Hey everybody, my name's Raf. I'm 21. This is my first ever YouTube video, so I'll try to make the intro short and sweet, tell you a bit about myself and what I like to make out of this channel. So like I said, I'm 21. I live in Montreal, Canada. I've been collecting sneakers since 2014, but I've been into fashion pretty much my whole life. As a kid, I always was taught to look good, take care of your appearance, and I also used to shop in thrift shops with my mother, so I was quickly introduced to the world of not vintage necessarily, but just dressing well for cheap. And I've been very much so into the vintage scene for the past maybe 3, 4, 5 years even. So yeah, I'd like to make this channel about fashion, vintage, maybe cars. I also like cars, maybe try to dabble a bit of that. I feel like it kind of goes hand in hand if you know what you're doing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So without wasting any more time, let's get into it. By the way, thank you for tuning in. Hope you liked the video. I'll try to make this as quick as I can. I don't want to make the video too long, so let's get right into it with the one that I'm wearing. So this one is a Raiders hat. This is a new era. This is a snapback. Um, this is honestly, this is probably the most valuable piece in my collection, and it's probably the one that cost me the least. That was $25 at TOS Montreal. This is a vintage boutique in my city. They've been open for almost 2 years now. It's going to be 2 years very soon, and yeah, they just let it go for a super cheap price. These are basically unfindable. I've typed in every single keyword that I can on Google, on eBay, Kijiji, all those sites, and I haven't really been able to find anything. The only other hats that are similar are not the same brand. This one's a new era. The tag's all washed out. I doubt that you're going to be able to see that, but if you play with the lighting, depending on certain light, you can see that it's a new era. But yeah, green underbrim, white sweatband, just a plain logo. I love the fit on that one. It's my favorite hat. I'll never ever get rid of it as far as I'm concerned. And also the fit is just, I love the fit. I love how high the crown is. Usually I don't like that too much, but I feel like for this one it just works. So let's get into the second hat. By the way, these are not in any particular order. That's just how I kind of arranged them. I have a little suitcase in which I keep them. So yeah, this one, when I got it, it was pretty much DS. It had the original cardboard in it, which I threw away, which I really shouldn't have. I don't know why I did that. This is a Ted Fletcher. I'm pretty sure it's a Ted Fletcher. Let's see. No, it's a G cap. My apologies. It's a G cap. This is a New York Rangers. This is 100% cotton, but it feels like a high quality cotton, a very thick cotton. It's got a red underbrim. It's a plain logo, and it's got the red piping all over. As you can see, I really like that. This one's a strap back, like with the Velcro. It's just a simple strap, and yeah, there goes the tag. There goes also the plastic insert. So there goes the tag. It's a G cap, as I said. NHL. Really nice hat. I love how it fits. Just too bad about that one crease, but that's fine. This one, shout out to my homie David. He let it go for cheap. David from Re-Up is also another one of the stores in my city. This one also came from him. A couple of these came from him. This is a I guess you could call that a trucker hat with the mesh at the back. This is a Minnesota Twins. The next one is going to look very similar. This one has a navy brim with a green underbrim, which this one hasn't been worn a lot. As you can see, it basically looks brand new. This one's made by Twins, so Boston, Massachusetts, Twins. 100% polyester, made in Taiwan. So that's the tag. Hope you'll be able to see that. Yeah, really nice hat. I have yet to wear it, sorry, but really excited to do so. Next one is a Cincinnati Reds. This one is made by SPC. Really nice hat. Love the red on that one. This one's really dirty though. This one has a green underbrim, super 80s. This one's a single line with the mesh at the back. Green underbrim. And here's the tag. Tag is starting to wash out a little bit, but it still looks good. Next one is a Montreal Expos. This one I was really happy to get since I'm from Montreal, like I said. Finally got my home team. That's the first one I ever got from them. It's got different paneling all over, as you can see, blue, red, and white. I've always liked the Expos logo. As a kid, I didn't really know what it was. It was kind of tricky to me to figure it out as a kid for some reason. I don't know why. I always thought it was like an M, the shape of it, but I quickly found out it's E. But green under brim, very clean. I just did a reshape on that one. This one's made by Ted Fletcher. This one's the AAA collection. And Ted Fletcher is based in Montreal also, if I'm not mistaken, so that's also pretty cool. Kind of nice shape on that one. Not my favorite, but it's passable for sure. Definitely a nice one to wear. Next one I also really like. Also did a reshape on it, even though it didn't really need it, now that I think about it. Washington Redskins. This one, green under brim. It's just a plain logo. This one's made by, well, this one has the Team NFL tag on it, but it's true, the other one's all washed out. So I don't really know who it's made by, unless that's the actual brand. I don't know. But a nice hat, love how it fits. Really nice on my head. This one, I almost didn't buy it at the time. This one's a Michigan Wolverines. As you can see, it's a half and half. I don't really know how you call it. That's how I'm gonna call it. Pretty cool design. Got the blue stitching on the yellow side, which makes it stand out. It's got a gray underbrim. And this one is made by First Pick. That's the tag right here. All right, now these three coming up are some heavy hitters. I would say probably the three nicest ones, along with the Raiders that I'm wearing. So I'll just show one for now, and I'll keep the other two for the end. So this one is actually my latest acquisition. This one's a FSU, Florida State's University Seminoles. This one's made by American Needle, so it's a nice one. Very, very nice. This one I actually just did a little, not a restoration, but a little custom on it, I guess you could call it. This one's 100% wool. I just, when I got it, the strap at the back was broken, so I switched it out. That's the black one, the new one. I was gonna switch out both, but I've seen looks from back then of some people that had like the mismatched straps. I kind of liked it. So yeah, and it's a blockhead as well, my first blockhead in my collection. And yeah, you got the nice little scripture on the side, and the green underbrim, which makes it a ultra classic. So this one has a little hole also, if I'm not mistaken, right over here, but it's you can hardly see it. I got it for $40 at TO, so for me it's a win still. And I had an old Sam Tabak hat, which is a boutique in my area, and I just had an old snapback that they gave me at a New Year's sale in 2019, and I never wore it, so it had a nice little use of it. I'm glad I got to use it. So put that one aside, put those two hitters aside also. Keep on going with the regular ones, I guess you could say. This one's a Pepsi Cola 90s snapback. This one is, I think, I wouldn't dare say Europe exclusive, but I'll show you the tag and you tell me what you think. So this one has a this one's all blacked out, basically black everything. Even got the black sweatband. Let me readjust these cardboard inserts inside. This one is official like Pepsi license. There we go. And the versus of that tag is why I say it might be Europe exclusive. It says Eurocap right here, Europe's finest sports whatever. Europe's official headwear. So maybe that one comes from there, I'm not too sure. Who knows? Still a pretty cool hat. This one is one of my favorites as well. This one's a snapback. This is a Toronto Blue Jays 1989 AL Eastern Conference Championship champions. I don't know how much this one is worth. I got it for not even 30 bucks, I think, at Re-Up, David's place. But I've seen one on eBay, I think, or one of those sites on Google for like $250. So I have no idea what it's worth. As you can see, it's got like the little cord right here, which is pretty nice, a nice little touch. It's all white out, white everything, white sweatband, white underbrim. And just the embroidery is super nice, very nice details on it. And it's made by Ted Fletcher as well. Yeah, Ted Fletcher, the designer collection, Montreal, Canada. Right, now this one I guess you could call a blockhead as well. So my first blockhead wasn't really my first blockhead. This one's a G cap. This one is a Boston Red Sox, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but that was my first ever vintage hat, vintage pickup. I was at a thrift store and I contemplated not getting it because I don't. It's not that I don't like the Red Sox. It's just that I've never really been into that team, and at that time I wasn't really into navy. I didn't really wear navy that much because I wore so much black, and for me, black and navy is a little clash. But I'm glad I picked it up. It's a G cap, so it's got the nice little G cap design with little, this right here. I thought it was very nice. Boston at the back and Boston on the side. Green underbrim. This one has been through a lot. Recently went through a nice reshape, just to make it a little nicer. And that's the cap, the tag and the official licensing. And yeah, I don't know if you've seen, but it's super faded. This one has been through a lot, like I said. This one too, when I got it, it was very dirty. I cleaned it up pretty nice. It's from the game. The game makes it. It's a Miami basketball hat. It's green underbrim. You got the nice little detail at the back. The game. And this right here. Not too much value to it right here. I just like the colorway. Honestly, white and red, I wear a lot of that. So with my Carmine 6s, for example, or my black cements, it's a nice look. Now we get into the trucker hats. I have 3 for you guys. So this one right here, golf is my handicap. I really don't like golf, but I thought the design was nice, and apparently these the trucker hats with the 3 stripes, they're somewhat valuable, I think, depending on the design. Not this one, I think, not so much, but pretty cool little design right here. Blue straps with the mesh at the back. Pretty nice hat. This one, I actually don't know anything about it, which is rare. I try to inform myself about what I have, but I got this one at Tios. Mike, one of the guys over there, one of the owners, said somebody just dropped it off. They liked the design, so they paid $25 for it. I don't remember. I think I paid $25 actually, and I don't know how much they paid, but pretty cheap, I guess. And yeah, it's got the mesh at the back, just this little cool design right here, and the fit's pretty nice. It gives me a big forehead, or the impression of a big forehead, but I still like it. And the last trucker hat is this one. This one is super cool. The details are amazing on that one. I don't know what year it's from, but it's a NASA, like, Florida hat. You can see it's like, I don't know, just nice colors, and it's all like, you can touch it, like, it's textured. That's what I mean. It's textured, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, man, nice little fit. I'll show you what it looks like. I don't like trucker hats that much because of the effect that they give off. You know, you have a super long head, but the design was too cool to pass up. So there we go. And the ones that I'm very excited to show you guys, the heavy hitters, I guess you would say. Let me put this back on. So I have 2 left. They're both fitteds, actually. They're the same city. So I'll go with my favorite, actually. My favorite, probably my number 2 hat in my collection. This beauty right here. This is a Sports Specialties fitted, 100% wool, black plain logo, Chicago White Sox, gray underbrim, and this one has a little signature on it, Thomas number 35. So Thomas, wherever you are, shout out to you, my friend. I'm guessing you used to own this before when you were a kid, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, the shape on that one is immaculate. I'll probably wear it in another video, but you'll have to trust me on this. It fits my head perfectly. It's a beauty. I'll never get rid of it, and also the price I got it for makes it entirely more worth it. So shout out to David for that one also. And lastly, this Chicago Cubs fitted. This one has a Batterman at the back and the red button on the top and a green underbrim. Overall, very nice. A beauty as well. Batterman. And the diamond collection on the tag, and New Era right here, which makes me think I didn't show you the tag of my Sports Specialty, so I'll go ahead and do exactly that. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope the video is not too long. I tried to make this as short as I could. I don't want to keep you waiting. But yeah, guys, please subscribe if you like fashion, sneakers, clothes, vintage, all of that. I'll be putting out more content soon. Much love. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.